I'm Kayli and this is Earth and Me. I'll show you around some of my favorite things and a little bit of what we have here. So we're a zero waste store, which means all the packaging is free of plastic and kind of like throwaway things. So we use a lot of glass containers, a lot of metal lids, things that are recyclable, a lot of like sort of recycled paper products. So yeah, we have everything from facial cleansers to sponges to scrub brushes, soaps, hair brushes made out of bamboo, things like that. Probably one of our most popular products is the natural deodorant right here. I like to tell people like I want to be a cross between like a bodega and a gift store, so you could come in and get something that you just like, oh crap, I ran out of something, I'm gonna go get it here. We could also come in, kind of spend some time looking around, looking at some of the different local makers that we have and having like a little relaxing fun time in here too. So I'll also show you, I really like to have products that are kind of creative in terms of how they look at waste. So for example, these eye pillows right here are sewn, they're each different. They're made out of fabric scraps. So that's why they're each unique and individual, and they also, create zero waste. All of our paper products are made on recycled paper and are also recyclable. So thinking about like creating a circular economy, we need to have products that are both using recycled materials but also recyclable themselves. So the loop just goes and goes. These are really cool too. So these are signs made locally in Astoria by Toppy's Garage, and this is actually the kind person who made our community bookshelf up there. So these are made out of pallet wood, and you can sort of rep Astoria and Queens if you get one of those. So over here is sort of like the big shebang at the store. This is our refill station. And basically what this is it helps you reduce single-use plastics and packaging in your home. So you can bring your own containers. Some people like to bring Tupperware, glass jars, old plastic bottles, and we also sell bottles here if you want like sort of a new one. And we have things like body lotion, dish soap, hand soap, body wash, shampoo bars, all kinds of things that let you reduce waste in your life. And we're always adding new products too. A little fun behind the scenes, when AOC came in on our opening weekend, did you know she did? It was like awesome, but she actually bought one of the conditioner bars. So we very quickly sold out of those, but we're restocked now. I really like stocking products that are made locally. So a couple examples of that would be these candles by Astoria Candle, made right here in the neighborhood. They smell really awesome. Unpaper towels, basically really absorbent rags, made by my friend Vivian, who owns La Petite store, also in Astoria. So I think it's really cool. I'd say about 1/3 of our makers are actually based in Astoria, which is really cool to have some of their stuff here. Also, I have a program for plant propagations, which is basically like if you have a big plant at home, you take a little cutting from it and root it in water, you can bring it into the store, and you can also take any that you see in the store, totally free. You don't have to bring one to take or vice versa, but I just wanted it to be a cool way that people could share plants that they have at home. And since launching the program, we've seen like pretty much all the plants in here were sort of part of that program. So it's really cool, very fun. Yeah, so right now we've got some cool gifts for Valentine's Day. I try to have like eco-friendly things for different holidays, but also just everyday essentials. So yeah, definitely come on by if you want some eco-friendly stuff.
So tell us a little bit about the business and yourself.
So my name is Kayli. I started Earth and Me last summer. I actually got let go for my job. I was working as a marketing director at a tech company, and due to the pandemic, I found myself without a job. So it was a really weird time to be in marketing, especially for things that I didn't necessarily think were that important at the moment, just given like the state of the world. And so I really dug deep to figure out, what do I really care about? I care a lot about sustainability, I care a lot about social justice, I care a lot about supporting small businesses, and particularly women-owned businesses. So the idea for the business kind of came out of all that. So yeah, Earth and Me is an eco-friendly store. We stock over 36 different individual makers and business owners, ranging from personal care items to like home decor gifts, cleaning supplies, and we also have a refillery, which lets you bring your own containers and refill on basic needs that you have at home.
Cool. So how long has the physical store been around?
The physical store I opened up early December, so just about a couple months.
Right, and you mentioned that online you've been around since summer 2020.
Yes, yep.
Okay, so what is your favorite aspect of owning a business?
There's so much that's cool about it, but I think the coolest part is just getting to know people who are interested in sustainability and hearing their ideas. I've learned so much myself just from like the types of products people want to see and the questions they have and the ideas that they bring to.
Right, so then what is your favorite thing in the store?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I really like what we call like a zero waste swap. It's something that lets you just swap out with something that you already have in your house and just reduce waste like a ton. So like a Swedish dishcloth or a beeswax wrap or something like that. And I love when I hear people say like, oh, I never buy paper towels anymore. Like, oh, I don't throw away this or that. So those products are definitely my favorite.
So what is special about this neighborhood?
Astoria is really community-based. There's so many cool people here, from business owners to activists to sustainability advocates. People just really love Astoria, and as soon as I moved here, I realized that. I'll give you an example. Myself and then Sydney, who joined the team a few weeks ago, she and I had the idea to do sort of a community library that would be free for people around like climate, sustainability, so people could read books about it. So I kind of put out the announcement on social media like, hey, we want to do this thing. And within 3 days, a community member had actually built this beautiful bookshelf for us out of like reclaimed wood and wrote like community climate library on it. So I feel like that's just sort of like the community we have here. Like people get really excited about ideas, but they really want to support each other.
So just as a reminder, you can find Earth and Me on 2509 Astoria Boulevard.